So today's the day that we find out who we're going to sign, the player we're going to pick to fix Arsenal Football Club. Today is the day it all goes down. Now, you guys know, like I know, there was 3 players that were on the list. Big boy Nkunku, big boy Dybala, and the one and only João Felix. Now, one thing you got to know about my career modes is I'm always going to look at the comments, and you guys are always going to be a massive part of every decision I make, so that is a really big deal. One more thing you need to know is, oh my goodness, y'all smash that thumbs up, and we nearly got 1,000 likes on the first episode of the Arsenal Career Mode. Yo, smash that thumbs up right now. Yo, Career Mode Nation, welcome to the brand new channel. This is episode 2, and I love you guys, baby. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Can we get 1,000 likes again? That would be magical, bro. So I was reading through the comments, and one comment really stood out to me. My boy Cody's King said, Skills, go with Dybala. 87 for that price tag is a steal, and losing Party for Felix isn't good for squad depth. And I truly understand what my boy is saying here, and I actually really agree with him. I also saw other comments where people said, hey, Skills, listen, wait for Nkunku. Sell some players, then bring in Nkunku, and that's a W as well. I mean, all of these things are actually really smart ideas. But then I really started thinking about what we said in episode 1, and what we said in episode 1 is Arsenal is going in the right direction when it comes to rebuilding, but they have a lot of young players and no veteran presence around them. So maybe getting Dybala at 27 years old is actually a smart move, because if we have him for the next 3, 4, 5 years, he can help develop the young kids that are behind him and help them start playing better football as well. So the price tag of João Felix and Nkunku being so high, maybe Dybala is actually a steal. So I'm gonna sit down with Dybala. Dybala looks, oh, look at the swag, baby. Oh yeah, that swag is clean. Dybala's gonna be the guy that we really sit down and talk to, boys. Again, João Felix and Nkunku, it's smarter for the future, but we're gonna sign many players for the future. But Dybala's gonna be that guy. You know how Real Madrid has Benzema, and you know how Manchester United has Cristiano, which unfortunately that didn't work out well. PSG has a few of them, but every team has that actual great star and then a lot of awesome players around them. Dybala never really banged out in Juve the way they thought he would, but I think he's gonna be our guy. He's gonna be our new Ozil. He is gonna be Arsenal's new Ozil, man. This is going to be our guy. So with the 5-year deal that we're offering him, we're gonna hope that he says no. Yeah, okay, I'm cool with that. Yeah, come on, you tell me the money you want. Ooh, it's steep, but we still stay with 8 million. And remember, we still have Party, and we can sell Party at any time. So I kind of like where Dybala's going with this, although I'm gonna counter, and I want to remove his sign-on bonus. Actually, no, I want to remove his bonuses, and then I want to offer him more wages. That's what I want to do with him. I'm gonna offer him 160 on wages and remove his bonuses. Still a sign-on, but I don't really want that whole gold thing. He's at 180. I completely understand he wants to get paid a bit more. I'm gonna bring him down to 170, and that way we still stay with 16 million. It's not quite what the lad was hoping, but we're keen to join the club. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that we are going to rebuild around will be Dybala. We will pick a formation that suits him, Smith Rowe, and Saka the best, and we will go from there. I still stay with 16 million. We still have a lot of players to sign. As much as I love the boy himself, big boy, João Felix, as much as you know I'm Portuguese and a Benfica fan, having him here would have been beautiful. I felt it wasn't the right thing for the club, and Nkunku's price tag is just a little bit too much. We'll let Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Bayern battle that out. We are going to go for something a little bit different here at Arsenal Football Club. We're not going to break the bank on just one guy, even though Dybala was really expensive. It was low-key kind of a steal. So Dybala, welcome to the club. Let's see how the best place to fit him. Again, he's not a striker. We can move him to a striker. I'm pretty sure we could develop him to that. He can also play the right wing. We want to find a formation that really suits him, and I'm thinking to really go back to just their default 4-4-1-1. This formation could actually be really interesting to mess around with, because we can make him a center forward. Or we can play the 4-4-1-1 that you actually get a center forward, right? Which would have Dybala playing right there, chilling. Then we have the young stud up top, and we can still bring in another number 9. We have Smith Rowe, which we are going to make a center mid, alongside with Odegaard as a center mid as well. We can do that. And then Vardy Party can actually, you know, leave. Not Vardy Party, but Party, not Vardy Party. Sorry, I meant just Party. And then we have Gabriel. So right here, this team is very offensive as of right now. Obviously, we don't have a defensive mid. I don't really need it if we need a defensive mid. We have Smith Rowe, we have the boy Odegaard, we have the boy Martinelli and Saka. But again, we can move Smith Rowe out here and now pick up a midfielder, or even use Zaka or Party Party, or any of those guys, even Gunduzi. Ladies and gentlemen, the first signing is here, and Arsenal Football Club is already looking better. Yes, it was expensive, but at some point you got to bring in somebody who can score a lot of goals. So this is what the team looks like as of right now. We're still keeping their system in place of a 4-4-1-1, which is kind of nice, but now we got to see if we get any offers to sell players so we can make more moves. So I went back into the comments and right back to back, man, right here from my boy Mark and my boy Domingo. Both want the same exact striker to come in. You can see both people asking for the exact same striker, which means multiple of y'all want this to happen. So my boy Victor, we are gonna scout him. We're gonna see what they're saying, how much they really want for him, and we're definitely gonna attempt to bring this 22 Nigerian into the club. He will be up top with Dybala behind him. That is already looking lovely, man. I love everything about it. Let me know one thing. Is my room too red, or you guys chill with it? Because I got the red vibe going for Arsenal, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's sim forward a little bit and see if anyone sells, and see if we could bring in my boy Victor. We get an offer in for Leno. Now here's the deal. In real life right now, I hear, this is what I hear, okay? Hear me out for 1 second. I hear that Benfica wants Leno in real life for 8 million. Now what we're getting offered here is actually something very interesting. First of all, Real Espanyol, sorry, the Espanyol de Barcelona is looking to offer Tony as part of a swap deal for Leno on the market value of 21 to 31. So they're offering us Tony, who's a left mid, 26 years old, 77 overall, who's a 13 mil value, plus 18 million. I mean, plus 6 million. For me, I don't really like this. I would rather money come in. Tony doesn't look like a bad player, by the way. That looks okay. But I'm going to go ahead and reject that one. I do want to sell Leno. In real life, I heard that Benfica offered 8 million, or Benfica, I think Arsenal wants 8 million. Benfica doesn't want to give it, but I know Leno is being discussed actually in real life. Anyways, we have another offer in. No, we don't. I thought we had another one in. We don't. We only have the 2 offers that we rejected already. All right, so we get an offer in for El Neni. This young, I don't want to say, I say young to everybody, but he's 29. This Egyptian king, man. Southampton wants to pick him up. What are we saying his value is? We're saying anywhere from 7 to 8. I mean, or from 5 to 8 is his value. I'm going to try to get over 8 from Southampton. But again, wouldn't mind to let El Neni go. He's not really in my plans, to be 100% honest with you. I don't really want to use a defensive mid. I know that's going to sound a little bit crazy. El Neni at 8 million, you can have him. Hey, El Neni, thank you for everything. Take care. Listen, I don't really want to use a defensive mid here. I don't think that football is in a place right now, at least what I'm going for, that we need that. I want to play really offensive football. We're probably going to suffer a lot of goals, but I want to score a lot of goals. And I think that with just, you know, Smith Road and Odegaard in the middle at center mid, they're not really center mids, but we're going to have to make them play that. That's kind of how I feel going forward. We'll see how it works out, though. El Neni has officially sold. We got 6 million in, and now we have an offer for big boy Xhaka. Now, Xhaka's value is 18 million to 26 million is what the board is telling me. West Ham's coming in with a big 20, and remember that if we sell him, we save 94,000 wages a week. So that is big wages that we're going to be saving. We did get an offer in earlier this where we tried to get 27 from Juve, and they quickly ran away. I want to sit down and try to get a little bit more, especially since it's a Premier League team. I'm going to try to get 27 out of them. The same thing I did to Juve. Look, I understand you're not willing to part ways, so there you go. West Ham agrees, and looks like Xhaka is going to be on his way to my boy David Moyes. Now, maybe I should have tried to pick up a player for him, but that's officially going to be about 30-something million that we just cleaned up. 30-something million, not including the wages that we saved. We must have saved a ton of wages there. So in my opinion, absolute W transfer market so far in this episode here. All right, this price tag here is very complicated. I don't really have a lot of money, and he is very expensive, but this is somebody you guys really want to see at the club. Now, I haven't got the money yet for the one and only big boy Xhaka. If I did, I would have a lot more money to play with, but what I do have is 22 million, 23 million, we could do that, and a player. And the player I want to offer you is Party. Am I parting ways with Party? Obviously, I could sell Party. We're not going to have a lot of depth. With Xhaka leaving already and now Thomas Party, it could get a little bit complicated. I'm not going to lie to y'all, but we will bring more players in, hopefully, even if they have to be alone. I think I'm going to try to make this happen, boys. Kind of crazy. At this point, his value is 58. They're not probably going to go for this, to be honest with you, but it's 23 million plus a player value of 44 million. Let's see where their head's at for Victor. They want 90 million off the break. I just can't even get close, boys, to making this happen. million, unfortunately. I could maybe offer Lacazette and 30 million and see where their head is. Or maybe I can even offer you a bit more. How about 40 million? Because then it's 40, 50, 60, 70. They won in 90. I'm around 70 in value. Let's see where their head's at, man. What's up? They want 58 million.
$50 million? And who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
I can't make that happen. But let me tell you what I can make happen. I can make 38 million, 39 million, 40. I can make 40 plus sell-on clause of 25% plus Lacazette. Let's get it done, man. Victor at 22. It's not happening. They are fighting us, boys. They are fighting us. They don't want to let it happen. We're trying to make it happen. It's not happening. It's very complicated. Victor's a very 50 million. 59. They are stuck, boys. I need a striker. It's true. I do need a striker. Unfortunately, I can't afford Victor right now, so we're going to have to step away from that deal for a little bit. I really wanted him to come to the team. That's sad. That's really sad. So here's the first thing I want to do. I want to check out Martinelli, and I want to see if there's some type of way that we can get Martinelli into the lineup. Like, for example, could Martinelli play striker? Is this something that could happen? If it would, that would be amazing. He could play center forward. It would take him 4 weeks to become a center forward and 22 weeks to become a striker. Should we use Martinelli as a striker, bro? Is this something that could really make sense? Martinelli goes up to the striker position. We put Smith Rowe out to the left, and then we bring back Guendouzi. This is something that, honestly, man, kind of stands out to me. Or maybe we can try to move Dybala a little bit more up the field to the striker position and then put Martinelli as the center forward and then build the team in that type of a way. That could be something that's pretty fire as well. Let's see what happens if we try to move him to a striker. That would take 114 days, so that's a bit of a long time. I think I'm going to go ahead and move Martinelli to the striker position. And I'm going to try Martinelli in a different position, boys. I don't know if this is actually smart, but I feel like this is something that could really help us and not really have to look for a striker right now and focus on maybe a better back line at the moment. Starting to get dark in this room, man. We got to make it a little bit more brighter in here, boys. All right, that's a little bit better. Now y'all can see me. So we'll go to the striker position, right? That's going to take 22 weeks. It's not that bad. You know, center forward would be a little bit quicker. 22 weeks is not that bad. I think should I make him a center forward? I don't know what to do here, boys. This is tough, man. I'm having a hard time making this decision. 22 weeks is a long time, but I mean, we can use him there until he becomes it. Now we got to talk about Guendouzi. For me to recall him is going to be not even $1 million, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I want Guendouzi back at the club. Y'all might think I'm crazy. I don't think I am. I think this is actually very, very smart on our part. Guendouzi is going to be a big part of this team with Xhaka on his way out. Guendouzi chilling with Odegaard. Odegaard will become a center mid shortly. Smith Rowe chilling at the left mid position. Dybala at the center forward position. And now when Martinelli becomes a striker, bada bing, bada boom, baby, we are in there like swimwear. Check out how dope that looks. Martinelli striker, Dybala center forward, Smith Rowe out on the wing with Saka. The team is already looking better. Now we can focus our finances maybe on a little bit of a better back line. I personally like that already, but I still want to bring in a striker, but maybe just not too much of an expensive striker. We got to make it happen, boys. We got to sit down with Guardiola. Look, man, we need a striker. We're talking about maybe moving Martinelli there. Obviously, that would be an absolute dub. This looks like it's potentially going to happen in real life. So we got to talk, man. We got to talk with my boy. We have to. We got to talk with him, man. We at least got to sit down with that boy Guardiola and see if he would maybe be interested in 30 million in Lacazette. I personally hope he'll be interested in something like this, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Again, his value is 58. We're offering 65 altogether. We're going to see what they say. They're at 33, boys. 33 plus Lacazette. I already got to say, I'm loving it, to be honest with you. I'm going to try to finesse them a little bit here and do a sell-on clause, which you guys know, like I know, that's never really going to be hit. Let's send it, man. Let's see what they say. They're at 34. No sell-on clause. He went higher on me. Why would you go higher on me, Guardiola? That's weird. Let's do 32, bro. Let's do 32. Get it done right there, all right? He's at 34. All right, I messed up. 34 million plus Lacazette for my boy Gabriel Jesus. Yes, indeedy. I'm officially broke here at Arsenal. But ladies and gentlemen, this had to be done. Shake my hand, Guardiola, and I want you to know I'm here, baby. It's my time. Let's go, man. All right, I don't know what's going to happen with Martinelli now. That's going to be interesting. But these are the two guys that we are rebuilding around, boys. It's going to be my boy Gabriel Jesus and my boy Dybala. 5-year deal. Again, Jesus is still very young. Gabriel Jesus wants that much money. I love that, to be honest with you. But like as always, I want to remove that bonus with you, and then I'll give you a little bit extra wages. That way I can, well, I guess the money would have stayed exactly the same. Here, you can have 145 with the bonus assigned. Let's get it done. Come on, baby. It's over. It's not quite what the lad was hoping for, but it's done. He wants to join the club. Gabriel Jesus is officially here, boys, and we have done it. We have put together a pretty dope front line. We ain't messing with that. No mas. We are chilling like a villain. Gabriel Jesus will definitely be the striker that we use. Dybala will play behind him, and boys, Arsenal is already looking juicy. And the two things that we have done, honestly, are massive possibilities for them in real life. They could chase Dybala. Dybala's on the free right now, boys. Somebody can snatch him up. Anyone can snatch him up, but it looks like he might stay in Italy. And then you have the boy Gabriel Jesus, who suppose they're talking to in real life already. We're going to attempt to move him to a striker. They say it's going to take 17 weeks. That's okay. No problem there. We're going to move him to the striker position. We're going to make sure this works out perfectly. Check it out, boys. What are we saying? Again, we could still move Smith Rowe to center mid if we want, but we got Smith Rowe, Odegaard, my boy Dybala, Gunduzi, Zaka, Tommy, White, Gabriel, and the homie himself, Turney, however you say it, and Ramsdale. We still got to sell Party. We still have a lot going on. Xhaka still hasn't sold neither. Wait, did the Xhaka deal not go through? He should have been gone already. Maybe it didn't go through. And we still have Martinelli. So guys, we have a lot of things that we can still do and a lot more money to make. I love the way this is going so far. We get an offer in for Cedric here. It's Lille that wants him out in France. And you know, I'm okay with letting Cedric go, to be 100% honest with you guys. Again, I can always recall Hector Bellerin if we want to. We get an offer done for Cedric at 870, 8.7, I should say. Very, very good deal for me. Good business. Again, cleaning out a couple of the older players. Did the West Ham deal not go through? It says accepted, but the transfer hasn't happened yet. Let's go ahead and sit down with Real Sociedad, just in case he doesn't want to go over to West Ham. Maybe he'll go over to Real Sociedad. I'm going to try to get 30 million from them. It's kind of a lot. They're at 20. I'm gonna come back again. West Ham already gave us a pretty good money. We got 27 from them. They're at 21. It's not really what I'm looking for. Can we please make this happen, boys? Can we please get this done, just in case the other one doesn't go through? 25 doesn't look like it's gonna happen. It doesn't matter. Hopefully he goes to West Ham and we get paid for that. I don't really know if I want to keep Martinelli going into that striker position. I don't think I'm actually going to, boys, because it doesn't really make a lot of sense now that I think about it. It really doesn't, man. I think I'm just gonna turn him into a wide playmaker or a wide midfielder. Get his agility up. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play him behind Smith Rowe. Him and Smith Rowe will hold down that that left center mid position, and then we'll have Saka on the right, which I love. And we'll keep Odegaard and Party and Gunduzi taking care of center mid. What we do need to do really quickly is set up some numbers, man. That's one thing we have to do. So Dybala, we got to give him a better number. I'm not sure what number we want to give him here, but we want to make it a great number. Who rocks the 10? Smith Rowe rocks the 10. I fully understand. So we can have him at the 9, but I'm going to give that to Gabriel Jesus, who rocks the 7. Soccer rocks the 7. He can't have that. Who rocks the 21? I love that number, big boy 21. Nobody rocks it. Dybala's going to rock the number 21. And then we're going to throw on the back of Gabriel Jesus. He is officially going to be our number 9. I got to get the numbers up real quick. Let's make him our number 9. Gabriel Jesus, the absolute beast, is taking the 9. Love to see it, baby. The team is going in the right direction. Love the way things are going right now. Also, I saw in the comments down below where a few people were saying, Skills, you should make Tommy a center back and then get Hector Bellerin back. That is very, very interesting. A lot of people said for me to do this. So let me quickly go down to the right back position and see what you guys are saying. Y'all are saying, yo, he could play center back. Let's see if that's actually true. If I was to make him a center back, how long would it take? Developed in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, he could play the center back position. So Tommy at the center back position, and then recall Hector Bellerin to play the right back position. I low-key actually like what you're saying here. I think this actually could be a W. I do like Tommy as a right back, but I'm telling you something, boys. Maybe if we do move him to the right back position, and then we throw my boy Hector Bellerin at the, him center back, Hector right back, that's actually kind of clean as well. That's something that I wouldn't mind. Or we could even bring in a new right back. That could be interesting. We get a loan off for one of the young kids to go to the MLS out in Austin. Of course, we're going to let him go get some PT out in the MLS. And again, what I'm trying to say to you guys is very interesting, right? Wait, Dybala is complete. Wait, what do you mean? Holding. Ooh, offer for Holding. Do we want to sell Holding at 25? So this is an interesting one. The answer could be yes if I was to pick up a new right back. Like if I picked up a new right back. By the way, did Xhaka sell yet or not? Because this is actually tripping me out now. If I was to sell Holding and then make Tommy a center back and actually pick up, because then we would have Gabriel, we would have Ben White, Ben Dini, and we would have Tommy. And I think we have one more center back as well already. We do the Frenchman that we recalled. So we have 4 awesome center backs, and then we could pick a right back up. Let's see, man. Let's see if we can get some money for Holding, man. 19 million, see where their heads are at. They're at 14. They're pretty stuck on 14 million. Let's try 17 for him to go to Spain. They're stuck at 14. They said that's their final offer. I understand it's your final offer, but I want more, G. I guess it's not going down. Look, I was sticking by it. I wanted more money. What's up with my boy? Oh, Xhaka sold. He sold, boys. It finally happened. He's out of here. We have 21 in the bank. What are you guys thinking, man? Do we keep Tommy as a right back, or do we make him a center back and then pick up a right back? So you guys remember what I was just talking about? Well, check out this idea that I'm having. So you know that dude named Paulo, right here. Right here, man, Paulo. He's Spanish. He came from Man City, went on loan to Sporting, which then they had the option to buy him for 8 million, and they completed the option. Of course, they completed the option to buy him. He was insane. Well, what if we picked him up? What if they're saying, oh, they're saying it's on loan, we won't be able to. That's annoying. We won't be able to sign him, huh? Because Paulo would actually be an awesome one. Maybe we'll keep an eye on him for next, yeah, see, that sucks, dude. Maybe we'll have to keep an eye on him, man. We'll have to keep an eye on him for next year. Unfortunately, we can't pick him up. That's so annoying. I was going to say, yo, let's get Paulo at right back and then move Tommy to center back and kind of move from there. But so far, the market's been kind of dry for us. We do get a, oh my goodness gracious. Well, hello. Oh my goodness gracious. I have an opportunity here, boys, to sell a French center back named William that is on loan. He doesn't even play at Arsenal for 53 million. 53 million. Now I tell you this, 79 overall, 20 years old, French. Got that French tax. I think we keep this guy as a starter. 20 years young, develop this kid into something special, and sell them for crazy money by the end of the year. I mean, this just sounds like we could make so much more money. They are saying 45 to 67 million for this boy right here. I'm gonna have to let you guys get in the comments down below and let me know. Do I sell this Frenchman right here? If we can get 60 million, do we sell him and go in another direction with a different center back? Or is he our starter? I don't want to go too far forward. I like when you guys have a lot of input and have a lot of decisions. I do, before we get out of here, want to talk about a few things. Let's say we do use the Frenchman as the starting center back and maybe Ben White loses his spot. Ben White's 23. Gabriel is 23 as well. They're both 23. Let's say we go with this. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we were to sell Holding. Let's say Holding sells and Leno sells. If we move Tommy to center back, we would then have Ben White and Tommy as backup center backs or even starting center backs. We have Nuno Tavares as a backup left back, so we're chilling there. We ain't got to worry about that, no mas. Then we have Tommy would become a center back, so we would have to buy a right back and then bring back Hector Bellerin. And Hector Bellerin would have to fight it out with whatever other right back we bring in. So Tommy, the Frenchman, Gabriel, and the homie Ben White hold down the center back positions. Nuno Tavares in turn need to hold down this position here. Right back would be starter for now. Hector Bellerin with whoever we sign would be battling it out there. At the Saka position, we got Saka and Pepe right now holding down the right mid for right now. In the midfield, we have my boy Guendouzi and Odegaard starting, with the backups being my boy Vardy. I always want to call him Vardy Party. My boy Party is in there. And that is really all we got. But yeah, we do have a youngster right here at the center mid, but we are definitely bringing in another midfielder. So please let me know one in the comments down below. At the left mid, we got Smith Rowe and Martinelli taking care of that. At the striker position, we got Gabriel Jesus, and you already know, baby, we got the young stud as our backup, and he is very happy. And at the center forward position, one that's kind of lacking, Dybala. But remember, We can have Dybala center forward and make Martinelli a center forward, and then maybe pick up a better left or a backup left mid that's not that expensive that can play behind Smith Rowe, because Martinelli can play either position, the center forward. Right now it's a cam, but the center forward or the left mid. Get up in the comments down below and let me know a midfielder we should bring in. Could be a starter or a backup. Please let me know what we should do at the right back position. And also a big one. Do we sell the young French center back, or do we make him a centerpiece here, the main guy, build him up, develop him up, and then maybe get even more money? Guys, the Arsenal career mode is going amazing. I think we are making the right strides in the right direction. The team is already looking so juicy. We are building around Smith Rowe and Gabriel Jesus, and I could not be happier. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell on, and welcome back to the Career Mode channel, Career Mode Nation. I love your faces, and I will catch you back here tomorrow. Peace. We out of here.